Maybe I could help him in a room in which there are no others. Or you can all watch. I don't give a shit.
Candy!
You have to go in there and apologize to your mother right now.
Hell no. She should be apologizing to you.
This dress is a mosquito net.
Then maybe you'll catch something in it.
Yeah, man.
You're right, Cindy. That worked pretty well. Cindy! The TV's leaking.
Yes, you did, you lonely, miserable. It's called fucking Alamo.
She is a proud woman, which means it is your place to walk in there and say, I wanted to be a nun a lot when I was younger, like when I was young, like 12, 13, 14. And then I kind of whatever, I don't know, I guess I probably got a boyfriend, something like that happened, and took me right off course.
All right, folks, gather round. We're diving deep into the glamorous, hilarious, and sometimes shocking life of the one and only Regina Hall, Hollywood's queen of comedy, whose side eye alone can cut sharper than a Gucci stiletto.
But maybe life will bring something else.
From her rise to fame, family drama, on-set controversies, to her undeniable charm that has kept her as a fan favorite. We're here for the full story. And trust me, it's juicier than your favorite reality TV show.
I told my mom, I said, Mommy, I know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be a Playboy Playmate.
Yep, so grab a snack because we're about to break it all down. Ready? Let's go.
I just want to clarify some things before we get started.
Okay, just hang in there a bit, Regina. First up, before we get into the drama, let's rewind the clock. Regina Lee Hall was born on December 12th, 1970 in, drumroll please, Washington, D.C. Yup, she's an East Coast girl through and through. Her dad was an electrician and contractor, and her mom a teacher. Sounds pretty normal, right? But life wasn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Nobody gave me anything. I saw an opportunity, I took it, and I ran with it. And you know what? I'm still running. And I did a McDonald's commercial. My line was in some McDonald's fries. Very excited about it.
But she didn't stop there. Oh no, she was just warming up. With a bold move that had everyone talking, she catapulted herself straight into the big leagues. Movies. She first popped up on our screens in the soap opera Loving, giving us a little taste of her talent. But oh, she wasn't done yet. In fact, this is where the drama really began. She slid right into a guest spot on New York Undercover, serving up that Fox Police drama realness.
I'm scared, you know. I mean, I can't do like my mom and raise babies by myself.
Move forward to 1999 when she made a blink and you'll miss it appearance in The Best Man.
Go get him, kid!
But it wasn't just any role. She became the unforgettable Candice Candy Sparks, a character so iconic, she left everyone talking.
So it was a little awkward. It's like, hi, I'm Regina. Let me sit on your lap and grind. Come on, Daddy. Come, Candy.
Don't be afraid, man.
Everybody fell in love with Regina Hall that day.
She gave us sass, class, and just a touch of that sweet, sweet drama. Candice was the type of character who could walk in, steal the scene, and leave us all begging for more. But Hall's rise to prominence came in 2000 with the now iconic role of Brenda Meeks in Scary Movie.
Lord, I'm having all the time. Damn, this is some scary shit.
She didn't just star in it, she owned it. And then came the sequels. Scary Movie 2.
Okay, now let that shit just mutilate her white ass and leave.
Scary Movie 3. And Scary Movie 4.
Look upon him as he rides.
Cindy, look, I'm on TV, y'all. Check it out.
Brenda brought the laughs, the drama, and that over-the-top, sex-crazed, in-your-face energy that made her absolutely unforgettable. I mean, who else could make running from ghosts and getting into everyone's business look so good? If you didn't scream, laugh through that parody, are you even living? Her over-the-top comedic timing and sassy one-liners made her an instant standout.
It's got a weird feeling something bad is heading my way, like when you see an Asian person behind the wheel of a car.
Cindy, this bitch is messing up my floor.
Oh, shit, he may have some money. We already committed murder. We might as well rob his ass.
But here's the tea. While we were busy laughing at her antics, Regina was busy breaking barriers. Black actresses in comedy weren't exactly thriving in the early 2000s. But Regina said, "Hold my mimosa." She proved that women, especially black women, could be funny, versatile, and box office gold. Of course, the Scary Movie franchise wasn't her only hit. In 2001, she snagged the role of Coretta Lip on the hit primetime drama Ally McBeal.
Can't we start without her? You have run staff meetings before, Richard.
Now here's the kicker. What started as just a recurring role turned into a major upgrade by the 5th season. Yes, sis went from guest star to main character real quick. Just a year later, Regina switched gears and stepped into the gritty world of action drama with Paid in Full, directed by Charles Stone III.
I'm with you because I'm born too. All right?
She wasn't just keeping up, she was owning the screen. And as if that wasn't enough, she kept the hits rolling with leading roles in hilarious flicks like Malibu's Most Wanted.
I did, but I just got rid of his trifling ass. I ain't nobody's gangster hoochie. I'm an entrepreneur.
And King's Ransom.
I finished my coloring.
Oh, and let's not forget her in The Honeymooners. Classic.
Come on, Alice, you gotta admit your man is trying.
Regina wasn't just acting. She was cementing her spot as Hollywood's queen of versatility.
I tried this new powdered sugar, Tasty Meds. It's the one they give to the diabetics right when they wake up from the coma.
2012, our girl was shining like a diamond. She stepped into the role of Candice Hall in Steve Harvey's hit flick, Think Like a Man.
Guess what? You just wasted 6 months.
That's true, did that?
Now, you know anything Steve Harvey touches is going to bring the laughs, right? This romantic comedy, based on his spicy book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, had everyone analyzing their love lives and side-eyeing their partners. And let me tell you, she owned that role.
Baby, this is no way to start a life together.
What are you saying?
You have to go in there and apologize to your mother.
2013, and she's back, this time as Candice Sparks in The Best Man Holiday.
Every setback is a setup for a comeback.
Oh, who said that? Dr. Seuss?
No, your mama said it when she had you.
If you thought family drama over the holidays was juicy in real life, this movie had enough twists to put your auntie's Thanksgiving gossip to shame. And let's not forget Girls Trip.
Please refrain from saying things like preach or go girl, bye Felicia.
Oh dear, if you haven't seen her steal every scene as Ryan Pierce, the polished perfectionist masking her messy reality, you need to fix your life.
I'm going to take this underutilized tool and I'm going to put it on this overutilized sauce.
Her chemistry with co-stars like Tiffany Haddish, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Queen Latifah was so natural you'd think they were longtime girlfriends.
Now, I do have some obligations, but the truth is this weekend is all about the flossy pasta.
Regina is famously private, which in Hollywood is like saying you spotted a unicorn in the wild. She's dated here and there, but she's never tied the knot. Yes, folks, Regina Hall is still single.
I go to church, have a great career, and I don't get it. I mean, when is it gonna be my turn?
And before you start with the, but why? She's addressed it. In an interview, she joked, "I missed my marriage window. Now it's just me and Jesus." Classic Regina. But there's a realness under the humor.
Sometimes you're just single, but there's nothing wrong. A lot of times in movies, the woman is rigid or she's uptight or she's this, but they're just normal women and there's nothing wrong. It just hasn't happened.
Regina has always been open about wanting a family, but she's also acknowledged the timing just hasn't been right. She's even hinted at adopting one day. Could you imagine Regina as a mom? That kid would have the best sense of humor ever. Back in 2004, Regina's world turned upside down when her mother was diagnosed with scleroderma, a rare and devastating autoimmune disease. But Hollywood's favorite funny girl didn't crumble under the weight of the news. Oh no, she rolled up her sleeves and dove headfirst into action. When she wasn't dazzling us on screen, she could be found volunteering twice a week at a convalescent home in Sherman Oaks, California. Yup, she was out there taking care of senior citizens while also raising awareness for scleroderma. Talk about a real-life superhero. And just when you thought Regina's life couldn't get more layered, in 2010, she surprised everyone. After a heart-wrenching breakup, 40-year-old Regina tried to join a Catholic convent.
There were a lot of things going on in my life. I had gone through a really tough breakup. That was really tough. My mother had had a stroke, so, that was a little daunting. I had, one living parent, and she's fine. It was a minor stroke. And the only time I was really joyful and peaceful was when I would be in, prayer and meditation, which is what I did all the time. And that was really I was like, why would I not do the thing that makes me so happy?
Yes, you heard that right. Regina Hall almost became a nun. But here's the kicker. She was rejected for being too old. Apparently, 39 is the cutoff age. Can you imagine? Hollywood's Regina Hall turned down for a life of devotion because of a technicality.
I read one time you wanted to be a nun at one point.
I did.
I didn't know there's an age limit to be a nun.
Well, for that particular one, it was an age limit. I was too old.
Really? How old?
They cut it off at 39.
You can't make this stuff up. In the same year, she'd announced she'd be writing for Ability magazine, showing us that her talents go beyond acting and into the world of advocacy and journalism. Then, in 2014, she added another glamorous role to her resume, signing on as an ambassador for Elizabeth Taylor's iconic white diamonds. Because, of course, Regina can rock both humanitarian work and the sparkle of Hollywood effortlessly. Who knew behind the laughter and on-screen charm, Regina's life was full of such incredible highs and heartbreaking lows? But that's not all. Regina has also dealt with the classic Hollywood issue of being underestimated.
I knew this was what I wanted to do. Anytime I'm going to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning to go to work, and I did it, and I was happy, I knew it was what I wanted to do. I thought, but would I get to where I wanted? And what I mean is I wanted great parts, and I wanted to do interesting work. And I was a woman, and I was a Black woman. And I was like, is that possible?
Can you believe some directors initially thought she was too pretty for comedy? As if beauty and humor are mutually exclusive. Regina shut that nonsense down fast, proving she could do it all. Comedy, drama, and everything in between. Regina Hall is one of those actresses who make you go, wait, how does she not have an Oscar yet? She's got the talent, the range, and the receipts. While she hasn't snagged an Academy Award yet, she's racked up plenty of other awards.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sanaa.
In 2019, she made history as the first Black woman to win the New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Actress for her role in Support the Girls.
Well, you might have thought you were just having a little fun, but I have a zero tolerance policy on disrespect, so you're going to have to go.
Thank you so much for this award. It means so much coming from critics that look like me, who have supported this work from the beginning of my career.
And don't even get me started on her Girls Trip performance.
You have ruined my life and 20 years of friendship.
If comedy got the respect it deserves at award shows, she'd have a whole shelf of trophies by now. The controversy corner, where we sip the strongest tea. Regina is known for her quick wit, but sometimes her jokes have landed her in hot water. Case in point, the time she hosted the BET Awards and roasted pretty much everyone in the room.
I remember, back then she was calling herself Duchess Latifah. This was actually her first album, and she still had flow, but her name didn't. Now, this album sold 11 copies, but she came to me for some career advice, you remember, and I told her, I said, don't sell yourself short, girl. I said, we queen.
Some people called her jokes too savage, but let's be real, it's not a roast if no one gets a little crispy. And then there's the Oscars debacle in 2022. Remember when Regina co-hosted alongside Amy Schumer and Wanda Sykes? While most people loved her skits, especially the COVID testing bit, Others felt the humor was too edgy for Hollywood's biggest night.
I've come with a bit of bad news. As you know, everyone here has been tested for COVID, but unfortunately some of the test results have gotten lost. So before we go on with the show, we just have to do some quick emergency testing backstage. Don't worry, it's only a few people, it's totally random. So when I call your name, I'm just gonna need you to come with me.
But hey, isn't that why we love her? Regina Hall doesn't play it safe. Regina Hall's net worth is estimated to be around $6 million. Not too shabby for someone who started her career in the shadows of bigger names. She's earned her coins through movies, TV shows, endorsements, and even a few producer credits. Regina is living proof that slow and steady wins the race. And the mansion. So, what's Regina Hall doing these days? Aside from making us laugh until we cry, she's been working on more dramatic projects. She starred in Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul, and received rave reviews for her nuanced performance. Word on the street is she's also working on a few projects behind the camera. Regina Hall, director? We're here for it. And let's not forget her activism. Regina has been a vocal supporter of women's rights, racial equality, and mental health awareness. She's used her platform to shine a light on issues that matter, proving she's more than just a funny face. She's a force for change. What will Regina Hall's legacy be? For one, she's shown that Black women in Hollywood can be funny, smart, and versatile without being pigeonholed. She's broken barriers, challenged stereotypes, and made us laugh every step of the way. So here's to Regina Hall, the actress, the trailblazer, and the woman who proves you don't need to shout to be heard. Long may she reign. And with that, folks, we're signing off. Don't forget to hit like, share, and comment below with your favorite Regina Hall moment. Until next time, keep it real and keep it messy.